Chapter 24 and verse 42. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 42. Like looking at that, I also let you know that in the early years of me pastoring, one of my group members gave me a call. And he said that he wanted us to record one more time. He would finance everything. I kept telling him I can't do this anymore. I keep begging me to do it. He said, I want you to do it. He said, I want you to come over. I want you to come over. We've done some successful things. Been on stage, Dale, OJ, travel, all this type of thing. But he kept begging me, kept begging me, kept begging me. I said, okay, I'll be there. And I hung up the phone and didn't go. A few years later, I had to preach this sermon. This is funeral rap. Because after that, he passed away. And I'm thinking he only wanted me to do that because he realized that he did not have long to live. And the thing of it is that sometimes we have no idea what goes on in a person's life. Because we have to meet our own individual needs. And I'm speaking that for myself as well. And God gave me this message after my first ex-brother-in-law, who came to see me almost every day at the hospital, called me to see how I was doing. And I was just taking it for granted. You know, just thinking like he would always be there. Sometimes the phone would ring, he said, better just call, see how you doing. One time he said that you need somewhere to go, you come over here and stay. You need someone to stay. I said, okay, okay. Then I got a message, he died. He died. This is what God gave me, and I want to share this with you. It said, watch, therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord does come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore, be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. We're going to speak to you today on be prepared for the coming of the Lord. Be prepared. A little while back, that's what you see.
That's a good one.
A little while back, I put on Facebook because it came to me right a little bit after he died. And the thought just came to me, and I sometimes put things on Facebook and said, and I put on there, how do you know when you are really prepared? I don't put prepared. I didn't put prepared for what? But I said, how do you truly know when you're really prepared? Now, it could have been anything. But I got all kinds of responses and things. Some said they know that they are. Some said they never know. And then some say that, well, we try to be. But the thing about it, when the Lord led me to this message, and that after I did that, because when I did, I didn't even know if I was prepared. For that, when something happens like that, was not prepared for my sister, was not prepared for my brother, was not prepared for my mother, was not prepared for my father. Every single one of those that went on, you know, like some might be able to sit with people and be with them for weeks and months and go through situations. All of them never lasted with me more than 1 week. With my sister, it was only 1 day the last time I saw her. And some things that you just don't be prepared for, but the main thing is that you have to be prepared for you. You can't put an idea on someone else's preparation. Even the Jews had a day of preparation. That day of preparation was the day before the Sabbath. That means they had to prepare for the Sabbath. And then you prepare for something, you make sure that things are in order. You know that you got to do something. You being on a job, you know you got to prepare to get to that job. If you try to get a job, you have to prepare so you can go through a good interview so you can get the job. You got everything is about preparation.
Yes, it is.
The word preparation is ready as we read. You got to be ready. Temptation, then it's all about getting ready because here I come. You know, anybody could, the gospel group could have sung that. Could have been talking about Jesus. That's his thing, he'll get ready because here I come. That's what he's saying right here. You know, so we have to get ready. Why? Because we are the body of Christ. We are in a generation now that no one has ever lived in well, their entire life. This is a unique generation that we're living in.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
We are called, the older ones are called the boomers, when the time when there was just a booming birth rate.
Yes.
Everybody was just happy with each other. Families were happy with each other. You know, if a man had another woman on the side, he was still happy with each other. I mean, that's just the way it was. You may find out some years later that you got a brother you didn't even know about, or she didn't know about. But those were, I'm not saying that was right. But it was going on those years. And then in the 70s, when the Generation X came along, the government saying that these guys are multiplying too fast. And those are hearing me, I don't care if you hear it, because that's what happened. In the 70s came along and said, this generation of African Americans is multiplying too fast, and they put in the birth control, they put in the no-fault divorce, they want to stop the family. And then you go and get your divorce. Well, no, just because you don't agree. I was one of them. I was one of them. Not that I didn't agree, they just didn't agree with me. But everything, they think, well, we're not prepared. Now, I'm talking about just the government. But I'm talking about the body of Christ. Satan has always gotten us in a position where we're not prepared. Amen. It's always through things in front of us that cause us not to be prepared. Yes. Now, we're talking about the great day. But the great day can be any day in your life. We don't have to talk about the second coming of Christ. We can talk about the end of your life. Because you can't do anything. Jesus himself said, work while it is day, because when night comes, no man can work. Nobody ever called on the name of Jesus and they're lying in their grave. Nobody has done that.
That's the word.
But while you got the opportunity, there's so many things, trials and tribulations that cause you not to be prepared.
Amen.
I shared my history with you, and all of us got a history. Not that I'm so unique, all of us got a history. Brother all the time shares his history with you. You know, everybody has a history. You know, some grew up in church, some didn't. You know, some came along. Everybody has a history. But nobody has anything to do about them being born. Anybody has, let me know. I get rich real quick. I put him also on Facebook the other day that I have no idea on where I was before I existed. But I know where I want to be when I leave this world. I don't know where I was before. I didn't know where I was in 1800. I don't know where I was when they signed a Declaration of Independence. I had no idea of my existence then. But I know where I am now. I know what I have dealt with. I know where the bad turns and things that I've done wrong. I'm still able to make a difference. I'm still able to prepare. Anytime you have daylight, it's your chance to start preparing. You don't waste daylight. Last Sunday we was here, whole week to pass by. We done wasted a whole lot of daylight. I have to. That's what we normally do, because the devil does not want you to be ready. By the Son of Man, Jesus called himself the Son of Man. Not much in the Bible, but he calls himself the Son of God. He calls himself the Son of Man, because there was no perfect man that came from Adam. There was not a generation that came from the original prairie. But Jesus came from a woman. Born, according to Galatians chapter 4, verse 4. Born of a woman in the fullness of time. That means he's the son of man. You understand that woman is also a man. The Bible says in the book of Genesis, and he called their name Adam. The name Adam means man. He called their name Adam.
Adam, that's what he called.
The woman is a man with a womb. The female is a male with a fetus.
That's right. Amen. Whip it.
Y'all made that. It sounded like maybe wrong. But you're still a man. But you have a position. You have an order. That's not me, but God said. I have nothing to do with that. You don't go all the way back to the beginning and tell God, how you going to do things? How you going to put me into being in control or to help a woman do something? That's the worst thing you can do in the world. God, why you curse me like that, try to tell a woman what to do? It's the hardest thing in the world to do. But he put that on man, not a curse, but a punishment.
Say that again.
He told man as a punishment, you shall rule over them. That's a punishment. It's hard in the world for a man to rule a woman and for a woman to submit to a man. That's hard.
Amen.
Did it come from me? Did it come from my ladies here? You know y'all like doing that. But it came from God. So when we come up and try to do what God says and you knock us back down, talk to God. Talk to me.
That's right.
I'm just going to try to, but I'm not going to waste my time and waste my nerves and go crazy trying to do what God says to do. I'm just trying to follow his word. And I'm trying to follow his word, according to what he says, I got a ministry. I got to get ready, y'all. I got to get prepared. Now, the main thing that my job is, and all these are sitting here on the platform, and yours too, is to get people prepared for when they leave the world, where they will go.
That's why we're here.
Because when we leave this world, we're going to be sitting and waiting, absent from the body, present with the Lord.
Thank you, Jesus.
If we are in the body of Christ.
Amen. Thank you, Lord.
If we're in the body of Christ.
In the body of Christ.
Because we're going to the Lord in his body, according to what the Bible says. And when Paul had wrote this, he went up to the third heaven. He may have had a conversation with God that none of the other apostles had. Because he went up to the third heaven. There are certain things that Paul knows, maybe the others don't know, but he said, absent from the body present with the Lord. So let's get ready. Let us make sure that we are prepared. It's not an easy thing to do because we're so used to doing things unprepared. Jesus said, count the cost. Count the cost to see if you have enough to finish the building or to finish your job, whatever you have to do. Count and see. Do a budget check. Don't go in there blind without being prepared.
That's right. Amen.
I've been there so many times.
Come the wrong way. Amen.
I've been there so many times.
That's right.
When that money comes, whoa, yeah. And these are things I have to work on. Continue to work on.
We all.
So the thing that you do, according to what the Bible says, is to give to God what is God. And to give the man what is man. Seeds are called man. You owe somebody some money, pay him. But pay God first. Pay him first. You don't get over. That's what means you're trying to get over on stuff. Try to cheat and cheat there. That's not true. And I'll tell you, I'm going to give you a close.
Have mercy on me, Lord.
Give me a close. I'm always get you there. I know. You see a corner, you're going to kick that corner. That's just the way it is. But when Jesus wants us to live righteous, now I want to ask this question. What is righteous?
Tell it.
Righteousness is the opposite of wrongousness.
That's right.
That's all it is. We want to make righteousness so big. Oh, I can't be righteous. I can't be right. Well, then if you're not wrong, then you're right. We want to make wrong right. And even in James, he's saying that, you know, talking about sin, he's saying that all the sin and falls short of the glory of God. All the sin. You know? And he's saying, but if you sin, you have it out. He's saying that. But then he comes back and says, thou do not sin. Now we stop at certain place. But he comes right back and he goes there, he'll say, do not sin. So how can you say that I'm a sinner and then he comes right back? He's saying that as long as you do it, you're going to do it. You're going to be a sinner as long as you're a sinner. I had a preacher last night was saying that we're sinners, we're sinners. I'm not trying to disagree with this man because I love him as a ministry. But you have to be careful about things that you minister. Because you minister to somebody and they will accept that them as they cannot change. I'm just a sinner saved by grace. And so I'm going to be in the liquor store with grace in my hand. I'm at the dog track with the grace of a ticket. I'll be cheating on my wife and her name's going to be Grace.
Oh, Lord.
Hello.
Well,
Hello.
We're not preparing to do what's right by simply not doing what's wrong. You know, these things are not here. How we're going to do that was not what's wrong. It's because once we confess the Lord, I say Jesus Christ, that he's been born again, God raised from the dead, we're saying, then the Holy Spirit is going to tell you what's right.
Hello.
It's going to help you to do what's right.
Amen.
It's not going to make you do what's right.
Amen.
But it's going to help you to do what's right. It's going to come into your conscience and tell you that's not right.
Hello.
And most of the time, people must eat all of us.
You're talking to
I'm not going to preach like I'm, different from anybody.
All right, all right.
But what I practice is being right.
Amen.
That's why some of y'all get mad at me sometimes. In certain ways that I do it. And I apologize to anybody if I offended them or I did something wrong. But certain ways that I do certain things.
Right,
I have to work on ways that I do it.
That's right.
But I'm in position to tell you what's right.
Amen.
I can't, I could easily just sit back and live the life I did when I was in my 20s and early 30s
Right.
and just got high and didn't care about nothing. I'm in a different lifestyle now.
Yeah, thank you, Lord. Thank you.
And so I have to tell you what's right.
Yeah. Right.
Because your souls are at my hand.
Amen.
Amen.
I don't know what's going to happen when I get there.
That's it.
Might be that man that was trying to listen that kept passing it by. It might be someone that I felt was not worthy of the word of God.
Yeah.
The Bible says that I'll be closer, I'll be a friend
Yeah.
that's sticking
Closer.
than that means that a brother is closer than anything other than Jesus.
Yeah.
See, you have to understand what the Bible is saying.
Amen.
Jesus saying that a brother is closer than but I'll be closer, but no one else will be closer than a brother.
Amen.
That's why you do things. Because you come, why? Because you come out of the same what? Say it? Womb. Who's more closer than that? Jesus said that he comes as the Son of Man, saying that he's coming out of the same womb as everybody. And when you enter that family, then you're a part of the body of Christ, and you're part of the kingdom of God.
Amen. Amen.
And I'm closed by saying this. Preparation is doing things that helps you to get to where you need to be.
Amen. Yes.
You're able to take piece by piece and understand what should not be there. You're able to look in a mirror and see what colors go with what color.
Yeah.
You're able to understand your thoughts and where your thoughts should be and where they should not be. And God is a gracious God to me. Maybe he does not take you when you're not prepared. He gives you a chance to be prepared.
Right.
I stand here before you right now. I have no idea why I'm still here. I have no idea.
But God. Amen.
And I'm not glorifying I'm still here.
That's right.
I'm not glorifying that. Because there are many people who are not.
Come on now.
that should have been here.
Amen.
Come on now.
So I'm not putting that like I'm so great.
Thank you, Lord. Yeah, yeah.
It just was not the time.